Hey, this is Dr. Green with Momenta Chiropractic, and today we're going to go over a pretty heavy modification for like a DNS 3-month prone position that we use to teach shoulder stability through rotation especially. So this really focuses on shoulder blade stability and control to make sure that we're not getting kind of scapular winging during that sort of kind of closed chain position. So before we kind of show you this position, I'm just going to show you what to look out for. So what we look for is shoulder blade protraction. So we're almost taking that elbow and kind of pushing it forward. If I'm on the ground, instead of pushing my elbow forward, pushing into the ground kind of pushes my body away from the ground. So that's still shoulder blade protraction or scapular protraction. So what we look for with this is with that side, so let's call it the left side, we want to be able to start in a neutral kind of plank position and then rotate open by pushing through that down elbow. And then as we rotate closed, we want to stay pushing through that elbow. The thing that we don't want to see is as we rotate up and then come back, we start to see that dip where we should start to see kind of like the bottom of the shoulder blade. So that means that we're losing protraction or losing our stability through there. So what we want to see is as we rotate open, we stay pressing through the ground, and then as we rotate closed, we're able to keep that same pressure through that elbow. So what it looks like in this position, we're gonna go palms facing up, arms straight. We're gonna get a little bit of intra-abdominal pressure, so getting a breath in. If my left elbow is gonna be the down elbow, I'm gonna raise the right side. I'm gonna rotate open a bit, pushing through, and then allowing myself to rotate back, making sure that I'm not collapsing or letting that bottom corner of the shoulder blade drive inward towards the middle, okay? So breath in, we're gonna press through, pushing through, and then rotating back closed, keeping that same pressure through the elbow. And if we're doing this right, we should start to feel that muscle kind of like underneath the shoulder blade and along the rib start to work rather than the lat. So one of the things I want you to watch out for, and I'm going to show you kind of from behind here, is the motion is protraction, not depression. So we're not trying to tug the shoulder blades down. We're trying to kind of push through the elbows, through the floor to get that muscle working here rather than feeling it too much kind of through the lat there. So what that would look like is being able to push through and not tugging down that way to be able to stabilize. So one more time, intra-abdominal pressure, breathing in, kind of holding that pressure, driving through, opening up, maintaining that pressure, and then rotating back to keep the shoulder blade in that kind of neutral position along the rib cage, so that's what's moving and not kind of too much movement in the shoulder. So hope that makes sense, hope that's helpful. If you do have questions, because that can be a little bit of a tricky one to try and explain kind of even via video, so drop them in the comments, and if we need to make a second video for it, we absolutely will. So thank you.